United States-Canada border. This is the longest international land border in the world, stretching across North America. It runs through forests, lakes, and open plains with minimal physical barriers. It represents a peaceful and highly cooperative relationship between two nations. United States-Mexico border. This border separates a developed nation from a developing one, creating major economic and migration flows. It includes deserts, rivers like the Rio Grande, and heavily fortified sections. It is one of the most politically debated borders in the world. Brazil-Argentina border. This South American border runs through lush forests and river systems, including areas near Iguazu Falls. It is relatively peaceful and supports trade between two major economies. Natural features define much of the boundary. France-Germany border. A historic European border that has shifted multiple times due to wars. Today it is open under the Schengen Agreement, allowing free movement. It symbolizes reconciliation and unity within the European Union. India-Pakistan border. One of the most heavily militarized borders in the world, especially in the Kashmir region. It is marked by fences, guards, and strict control. The border reflects long-standing political and territorial conflict. North Korea-South Korea border. Known as the Demilitarized Zone, this border is one of the most fortified in the world. It separates two countries with vastly different political systems. Despite its name, it is filled with military presence and tension. China-India border. A disputed high-altitude border running through the Himalayas. It includes harsh terrain with mountains and glaciers. Ongoing tensions and occasional clashes make it strategically important. Spain-Portugal border. One of Europe's oldest stable borders, unchanged for centuries. It is mostly open and peaceful with free movement. The border reflects long-term stability between neighboring countries. Egypt-Sudan border. A partially disputed border in Northeast Africa, including the Halaib Triangle. It runs through desert regions with limited population. Control over certain areas remains contested. South Africa-Lesotho border. A unique border where Lesotho is completely surrounded by South Africa. It runs through mountainous terrain. The relationship is cooperative, with strong economic ties. Russia-Ukraine border. A highly tense and conflict-affected border in Eastern Europe. It has become a focal point of geopolitical tensions and Herbu. Control over parts of the border is disputed due to ongoing conflict. Afghanistan-Pakistan border. Also known as the Durand Line. This border is disputed and cuts through tribal regions. It is difficult to control due to mountainous terrain. It plays a major role in regional security issues. Chile-Argentina border. This long border follows the Andes Mountains. It includes some of the highest peaks and natural barriers. The boundary is largely peaceful and defined by geography. Norway-Sweden border. A peaceful Scandinavian border with forests and lakes. It has been stable for over a century. Free movement reflects strong cooperation between the two countries. China-Russia border. One of the longest borders in the world, stretching across diverse landscapes. It includes rivers, forests, and remote regions. Relations have improved, making it relatively stable today. Iran-Iraq border. A border shaped by past conflict, including the Iran-Iraq War. It runs through mountains and plains. It remains strategically important in the Middle East. Turkey-Syria border. A border affected by conflict and refugee movements. It has barriers and checkpoints in many areas. It plays a key role in regional humanitarian issues. Colombia-Venezuela border. A border impacted by economic and political crises. It sees significant migration flows. Control varies along different sections. Australia-Indonesia maritime border. A sea border separating two countries with different development levels. It involves issues like fishing rights and migration. Maritime boundaries are defined by international law. Japan-South Korea maritime border. A disputed sea boundary with tensions over islands. It affects fishing and territorial claims. The dispute reflects broader historical tensions.